Hello again, and welcome back to Factorio. And I'm your host, Andy War, and I have a lot to talk about today. But let's get back to the factory. So, I've been playing around with the sound settings a bit, and I think I've got it sorted this time. I found a new headset. My old one broke, so hopefully the microphone will hold up, and there's an autosave. It's been that long now. I kinda can't remember where I was up to. I, I know the general layout. I think I was working on over here, but I think I also was looking at maybe getting the factory going, starting it up. I can't quite remember. I really should have looked at some old videos. And then I get over here and I notice that, this part of the industry isn't even set up yet. I've had a quick look around, so I kind of know what I'm doing, kind of don't. Hopefully though, I can get something fairly entertaining. This thing seems to have maxed out at some point, so, I've got plenty of everything really needed to continue producing. They're full, that's full. Got enough stone bricks. I'm pretty confident in that I'll be able to do something today. Although I'm not sure what. Filling up on the iron. So what we could probably do is just move these two around here. Put that up. And I think I would turn the arm off. Just leave that running as is. Because this is just going to keep filling up, this is. Right. But we've got like plenty of factories on us. We've got... Yeah, that was clever. Yeah, like I said, it's been a long while since I played the game. I've had problems. We'll get into the first of these in a moment. To begin with, where I work, it's kind of shift-based work, and they messed up my schedule. So when I'm supposed to have time off, they decided to give me work instead. Now I'm not complaining because work in this day and age is a bit hit and miss. So maybe in the past it was easy, I don't know. I honestly don't really care all that much. But in this day and age, work can be fairly hit and miss at the best of times. But they should have picked up some bloody resources. Never mind. So yeah, first things first, that happened. Now I'm making up excuses here. I could have recorded on another day, but as well as, messing up my schedule, they turned around and increased the amount of shifts I'm doing. So I suddenly got very, very tired. And downside to that is this took a bit of a downturn. Not that I wanted it to, but it did nonetheless. That was just an excuse, really. At the end of the day, I could have done more videos, I could have spent more time, but with such a small crowd of people, really, I'm going to need that many, am I? Look at that now. Don't have that many viewers, I figured you wouldn't miss me. If you have been watching, been waiting for the next episode, and you're like, has he died? I do apologise, I really do. But there's not been much I can do about it. That's wrong, isn't it? Hopefully though, I've talked to my manager, and hopefully I'll get back on track. The next thing that happened, and this one, it knocked me sideways. They talk about man flu, and I got a bit of a scare, a bit of an eye-opener, and yeah, I just got really hit with the flu. I'm still suffering from it now, and it seriously knocked me for 6. I've got a bad cough, not very well. But life goes on and I've got to keep going. I've got to keep moving forward. Grab some That's not been sold, look. Didn't pick up any. Yeah, it's been... That knocked me out for about a week. So, you know, I've had 1 week where my schedule's been messed up on me. I've had another week where I've literally not been able to get out of bed. That was horrible. I just couldn't move. I couldn't get out of bed. I felt dead. Honestly, I felt literally dead. Excuse me there, I just had a bit of a coughing fit and microphone and everything else. So yeah, I'm still recovering from that. That's wrong. That should be... That needs to be a blue one, that's why. Yes, that was not a very nice feeling. I normally do suffer from flu. Not trying to be big-headed, I'm not trying to be brave, I just don't normally suffer from flu. I've normally got a pretty strong, healthy, you know, I bounce back from illnesses quite quickly. I'm usually, you know, I'm fairly good at just being generally healthy. And this scared the living crap out of me. It honestly did. I was just so ill, so drained as well. I felt like bits of me were just gonna literally fall off any day, and you can't perform videos, you can't do much of anything when you're in that position. You can't get out of bed, even to like just basic things like cook for yourself. You've got to just kind of stop and take care of yourself, and you can't keep pushing. Which is a shame, because it meant no more videos, again, for another week. And then my headphones broke, so I'm working on new headphones at the moment. I've played around with the sound quality somewhat, tried to make sure it's good. I'm hoping it sounds good, the microphone doesn't cut out, everything's fine. I'm hoping. I've got a funny feeling it's not. And if it's not, I do apologise, there's not much I can do about it, but go out and buy expensive audio equipment. I just don't have the money, time or energy to work on. And that's about it really. You know, I've tried to keep on top of all of this, and I failed yet again, and I'm making a lot more excuses. On the other side, flip side, I am recording this on a Sunday, and you know, I'm going to do quite a lot of episodes today. All of today, I've decided dedicating today to Factorio. Get this factory up and running, just to show you what it's going to be like. I'll get another 3 of these set up. So yeah, get this factory set up, so if you have been following this and you wanted to know what the hell I was building, you'll be able to see, be able to throw in your 2 cents and say, oh, you can build that a bit better, you've got a bit of redundancy there or whatever. And hopefully that will be finished, and then Tuesday I'm going to dedicate more or less most of that to Homeworld. So that's going to be a lot of videos coming at you quite quickly, and hopefully all nice and edited. Is that going the right way around? Right, so you're going to need off that belt, and you're off that belt. Yeah, that should be the right way around. That would be advanced circuits and the rest of it. That'll be advanced circuits and whatnot. There. Dump you there, so. Right, you're supposed to be blue belt going up. Sure. Because we the chest there, that'll be outputting right onto the belt. Actually, that's a lie. I want that output into a chest and then onto the belt. Because that's for the apple potions. That's the very, very end. That one is. Got quite a big plan set up. These then. Because this is where the blue factories go. And there'll be both of these belts. Yeah, blue. That should do it. And then the idea is this will be iron and advanced circuits. This one will smart inserters and batteries. The batteries will cycle all the way up here somewhere. Hopefully that will be all good. And I'll just protect that. Obviously I don't need potions that's enough quite yet. And they're not going to have the same kind of chest setup because we'll be hopefully waiting on blue potions all the time. They're going to be the ones that slow us down. But we don't want to stockpile because hopefully we'll be relying on them all the time. That's the idea anyhow. That's the science center setup, pretty much. I've just got to move the one that's getting us the initial research down there. This would be, correctly, this will all be advanced circuits. I have unlocked, but I need factories to set that up. That's waiting on circuitries, so this one, pipe. That should take both. This one. Engine, advanced engine, and all the flying mobiles there. That looks like it'll be I don't know. I've forgotten what that one is. And then over here we've got ammo production. Oh, yes, I remember now. The ammo production. Because, you know, things don't get too complicated with the capsules at all, do they? Yeah. So I think it's time we set this factory to on. I've got a little bit of copper, quite a bit of iron, quite a bit of steel. Yeah, I definitely think it's time we got this factory switched on. The only thing that I really do think I'm going to need is a bit more power production. I'll set anything up for that, so another 15 engines. But it will go full whack. And are we still relying on... No, so we've used up all of our... Yeah, that's onto steel furnaces as well. Grab a chunk of them. How many did I say I was making? 10, 15, 5. So 25 times 7 is 95. There's 150. There we go. Hopefully that's correct. Otherwise, I believe I got an A in maths, GCSE level, or you know, higher. I suppose the next step is to set these down. Set that there. And we'll, yeah. There. Now all of this can get stripped out. All of it can get stripped out. Gonna do wonders for my power production. There we go, power's back up. Hopefully I've placed that with enough distance. Yep. There. Right. Now, if you play Factorio and you speedle up a lot of the threads and whatnot, you may see variants of this methodology. I call it the coal carrying methodology, because you literally fill this one up with coal and then that powers all the rest of them via the use of these long-handed inserters. It's not the best method, but it works. At the end of the day, isn't that all we're really interested in? In my humble opinion, it's not the best method. As you can see, I've slightly misplaced them. I'm a bit biased against it because I don't like not having separate tracks for each one. Lose quite a bit of control over your power plants. But then once we move over to solar anyhow, we're going to be, you know, losing quite a lot of control over these power plants anyhow, as they all mysteriously get switched off and on by power generator. And I'll demonstrate that hopefully in a moment. Well, in a moment. Got quite a lot of research and work to do before then. Really should fix that autosave as well. So that was clever. I will take you out just so I can show off the proof that. But that's now hooked up with water, and now the entire thing is online. The downside to doing that is really do need fast inserters here, because obviously you're going to have a lot of coal travelling up very quickly. But then fast inserters need to be able to keep up with the long arm inserters at least, which they will do now. So that's provided more than enough power. I'll get dismantled soon. Off. Firstly, I need power down here. And this is where the power drain is going to be now, until we get everything set up correctly. That's all online. Because it's drawing power, but it's not using power, so it's drawn just a little bit. It's drawn like enough power to keep it afloat, but not really enough to do anything. I don't like that. about it. I like to have, you know, the sign sent on a complete different subsystem, because then if I need to go off, hey, easy. Yeah, that's going to try and hook up there. Let's just see how this auto. I'll go up there. Go up there like. I dismantle that. Oh yeah. But yeah, don't like rabbiting the main factory off of that post, because if I want to shut part of the factory down, then I want to be able to just run over and delete a power pole. Make it nice and easy. Let's take one there. I'll be able to. Yeah. The factory will run off, you know, that line there, and then this will hopefully all run off this line. That's the idea. And then if I need to shut down part of the factory, it's, yeah, then I have to shut down vast chunks of it. I'll go there. This one will go there. And that should hopefully power up vast chunk for this. And a proxy line. The heart of the factory down here. So that's a bit sloppy, you know what? Main cable. Stick it there. Cable there. There we go. That's the entire factory online now. Just check out the power. You know, it's spiked just a little bit, but it's staying fairly consistent now. When we start getting this all online and actually moving, this is going to generate so much pollution that I'm going to, you know, spend the next episode probably running around dealing with bug attacks. Gonna be fun. And it's gone very dark. I don't know if you can still see the gaming screen. I'll have to set up some lamps. See about that in a moment. So, let's have a look. Did I actually set the inputs of this? They're going to be copper's going in. That's all coal. So we'll get the redirection for coal button. Like it's going to be the redirection for coal, because we need to drain the old system. That's all coal. That's gonna be, so that's the iron line, so there's a copper line here. Oh. And this is why you really shouldn't take, you know, big long breaks like I did. Get where things are supposed to be hooked up. So that's hooked up. That's gonna get hooked up. Up like so. And we'll let that system drain out as well. It's not properly optimized at the moment, but not aiming for proper optimization at the moment. We're aiming to get this factory online and running. You're going to be irons. That system they're filling up with the all supplies we've got here. Got a nice little backup coal supply there anyhow. Down now. that. That will just keep the entire system floating for a little bit longer. That can go. That can go. That can go. That can go. I will use up just last of it. It's cold here. So that can go, that can go, that can go. Kind of just like hoover it up now. Start moving everything down. We'll turn this off. Leave that running now. Turn this side off. And there we go. That iron deposit's full. This will dry up eventually. We obviously need to still get coal over here, but hopefully we should last a long while. Oh yeah, I've come down here to ocean. And look, we're getting copper up here already. That up. Copper's not going any further than that land there, so this copper's always going to be like wasted but buffered. So a little bit of wastage, but not too bad. Copper flowing to all the right parts. The next step, I suppose, is pulling iron down. What I could really do is having that full deposit actually. Oh, for goodness sake. Am I having it going off me? Look that there. In my excess coal. Produce more of that. Doesn't have to be neat, just how easy. That will grab that, so that can turn off, so that can turn off. That can turn off. We'll just leave all of this switched off for now. I don't even have optics researched, look. I'll come in quite quickly because we'll have a lot more factories now working on it. Check our power, we're good. But that's full. Strength. I need to actually just put this factory down, don't I, really? Off. Pull off. That's still getting power. But there's optics. Get lasers. There we go. And everything's off. Run all of these lines. Hopefully, we'll get too full. My biggest worry is the power plant, because restarting power plants is annoying. The land that drain is one of your biggest worries. Really, I need to keep, this coal line I shouldn't have been draining it like I was, but ooh, there's still quite a lot of coal on the line. And next, I need to divert that iron. So best if I put that in there. Move that one. Have you? There we go. This is now iron down. Which misses, you know, I wanted iron down to be originally. I quite imagine, probably because I wanted to put it on that coal deposit, but not coal, copper deposit even. It's done now. Iron will go in there. That will start up. Factories there. So we still got coal coming up here, which is good. Got a little bit of industry working on that. Could really just get these switched back on. Just to kind of use up the rest of this iron here. Have you output. Because I don't need that filled up anymore. And my biggest annoyance now in the game is these old balls. All of them need to get rid of. You can see I just cancelled technology there because I wanted to get rid of that. Could really do with some more weapon. The one thing I always neglect, much to my dismay, weapon tech. So letting coal go both paths. Rush this stuff. Cancel. That needs to stick on one track. Actually, it doesn't. Well justified proof. Right, let's go empty my inventory. There's the iron, there's the copper, there's steel production. That one's down like that. Uh-oh. That's all working. Right. Why that was switched off now. Oh well, I've switched it on now. Turn that off there. Yeah, that'll be fine. Never mind. Just in older self. So we've got plenty of iron being, steel being produced, electronic plates are being produced. Our pollution started up, and we've hit the 35-minute mark. So I'm going to take a 10-minute break, and I'll be back in a moment.